You are, you evil bastard. Time for you to finally die. Shit is that? Don't twist him. Don't. Guys, don't twist him.
What the fuck is this? Is this some dying moose or something? What the fuck's going on here? Gee, I've got no idea what to make of this.
Esto corroboramos. The big four look for me. I killed them. The hairy one did as well. I ripped his guts out. They're not the problem for me. The only problem is myself. One last takeover. I'll beat the good one. I am the original. Not him. Not him. He will die. He will die. I will die.
For now.
Oh wait, you're copyrighted! It's copyrighted, stop! So it was just some anime. I don't even understand what that intro was. That was, the first intro was okay, but this one, George Takes Over 3. George, what was that? Oh, sorry, it's your
Copyrighting my fucking arse. Play the rest of it.
No.
Play the fucking rest of it.
No.
Play the rest of it. 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 Play the rest of it.
George, it's already.
Yes.
George, it's already over and done with.
No, it's not. No.
George, we're going to turn this podcast.
My stream, my rules.
All right. Well, that was the end of George Takes Over Part 3. Then. So thank you all so much for watching, and yep, have a good one. See you later.
Thank you. Right.
No.
Fuckers.
All right, go on then, George. The floor's yours.
Good. So we can play the rest of the video now.
But George, it's just a still image of an anime woman. That's copyrighted.
It's introducing a new character to the series.
What series? What are you going on about?
the whole series that these start bits have been leading up to.
It's not a series. It's just some man going mental.
No, it is a series. It is a
It's not a
series.
series.
If you watch closely, it carries
No,
on from the last episode.
It's you pooing in the garden and saying, I'm going to fucking kill this garden I've pooed in. And then some bloke on the floor having something weird done to him. I don't know what was going on there, going, "Arr!" And then some man in a dark room talking to himself, saying, oh, I'm the original one. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't make any sense.
If you're listening, one was stabbed, and then the one was dying.
Yeah, I know that, but the story doesn't make sense. It's just, I just don't get it. It doesn't make
It makes sense, but when you're popping on off the screen 5 times.
No, that made it make more sense, actually. I understood it a lot more when there was a little
Right,
face.
right, okay, then.
It was like
Let's
you
move
were
on to our
narrating.
first topic, because this is going to be one hell of a fucking stream today.
Oh no!
Don't
Should
you
we
want to say
explain-
welcome to George Takes Over Part 3? and
Oh
all
yeah,
that jazz?
welcome to your show. So over number 3. Okay, so easy to get a hold of this channel. That is, I've done it for the 3rd time, and even Liam's done it even once.
No, he's done it twice. But,
Well, it's easy that he's done it twice, and I've done it 3 times.
well, it wasn't necessarily easy. You sort of kept saying, I want to do a George Takes Over 3. And we were like, Well, the first two were... Well, the first one was average. The second one was a bit above average. And I don't know what this one's going to be. But,
This is really fucking fantastic.
Should we explain the veto rule, James, once again?
Yeah, basically, if a segment George is doing is too shit, we just skip it. But we have to unanimously agree, me and Aaron. So
And they only get to do that once.
No. Oh, James is frozen.
I think I've killed him this time.
No, basically, what the thing is it's if a segment can get us banned off of YouTube, or if it's going to get us in trouble, like copyright. So me and James,
if it's going to get the channel shut down, basically.
pretty much. Don't know what's. Oh,
all right, is it working? Hello. Do you read?
it's working.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
working out.
Oh, sick. All right then. Yeah, the veto rule.
Yeah.
What's the phrasing then? Just like we both unanimously agree to skip XYZ.
Yeah, you just put your hand up and say, I vote to veto this, or something like that.
And be careful with it. With that, we've already had that once with James doing that sort of.
No, that improved.
Handle.
George, that intro made no sense. That improved it, George, by tenfold.
It makes sense if you listen to it.
I did listen to it, and it was just bizarre. I didn't understand what was going on.
Wait, you didn't even watch the end?
It
With
was
the
some
new
anime.
character
It was copyrighted anime music.
It wasn't copyrighted.
It was, George.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, if you say so. Anyway, what?
I can tell you it wasn't because Martin wasn't
All right,
freaking down by anything.
all right then.
Okay, so news time first. Are we going for?
Yeah, I've clicked on the first link you
Wait.
sent me.
I don't think I've sent you the news links.
Okay, go on then. What's the news?
I don't think. So, a few weeks ago now, we had the YouTube boxing, which we haven't talked about a lot. But basically, KSI won both his fights. Deji won his fight. But then yesterday, and Ethan Gibb, he fought Jake Paul.
Yeah.
He had a fight last night against Austin McBroom.
Steve Austin.
who's been
What does
called-
that mean? Steve Austin and a broom.
Austin McBroom.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his name. Basically, one of those family channel vloggers.
Oh, yeah. Is he from the Ace family?
Ace family, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I recognised his name.
Yeah, so he's been calling out JJ, saying he'd beat him. And he had a fight with Gibb last night. And he got knocked down 5 times. basically got completely knocked out, and after the fight couldn't even stand up to talk.
Oh, right. Jeez.
Damn, that's a shame.
And the stadium that they sold out. Well, I say sold out. Guess how many tickets it sold? And this was quite a big stadium.
2.
500.
200,
Jeez.
and they gave out 1,000 tickets.
What, for free?
Yeah, for free because they couldn't fill seats.
Jeez. I mean, I heard about that Jake Paul one where he couldn't sell 500 tickets, so they cancelled the fight. It was something like that.
Yeah, well, he probably couldn't, knowing him. But that event was cancelled like a week or two before it was meant to happen. That Jake Paul won, and then Jake Paul's opponent, who he's going to fight, is on KSI's next card, which is in October, and it has Jake Swingler on it from TGF.
All right.
So that's the card basically. So it's Jay from TGF versus somebody, and then Jake Paul's opponent versus somebody else. So Jake isn't looking that good at the moment. With all his boxing talk and things like that. So do you want to go on to the next one? Because I think that's enough Jake Paul talk.
Yeah, go on then. What's the
D23?
Isn't that
D23
Eminem
happened.
What? Isn't that Eminem's old band, D12?
D23, the Disney showcase.
You don't even know the name of my band. Go on, what's D12, D23 then?
So D23 is when Disney Plus release trailers and bits and pieces that are coming out for their show. So you had a small sneak peek for Mandalorian Series 3.
I didn't know about that. That's news to me. That's good stuff there.
Marvel Secret Wars, which is basically Nick Fury coming back to Earth and basically trying to figure out who's a Skrull or not. And
right, who's a Skrull? What? The eldest, like an actual Skrull? Bloody hell!
No, just the green things from Captain Marvel.
Bloody hell! He's gonna have a hard
Those
time.
green people from Captain Marvel.
Damn. Yeah, no.
So, do you want to watch some of them trailers because they're quite good?
Copyrighted, no, because it'll get copyrighted.
I saw the Little Mermaid one.
If we talk over it, we'll be fine.
This happened with the Doctor Who thing. I'm not going through that again. I'm not downloading and re-uploading it again.
Mute the sound then.
No, it's the actual video that they copyright as well.
I'm not doing that again. I can't be arsed, mate.
Oh, hang on.
I was just
thinking. Is that picture?
I was just thinking.
What the hell is that picture?
Why don't we do it anyways?
That's nothing bad. Zombieland farter. Yeah, I can't be asked to re-download stuff again. That'd just be a bag of arse. I just can't be bothered with that anymore.
Just thinking, just do it anyways. Just watch it anyways. Like, no, I don't want to do it. No, just do it.
No. Just thinking. Oh, right, I can't. No, I forgot to mention the ground rules. Yeah, we can't do any sentimental collectible jokes. We can't kick George.
I said about the veto rule, if it endangers the channel or like copyright strikes, if it's like porn or something, or if it's just something that will just get us instantly banned, just a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to watch the trailer again just because the same thing happened with the Doctor Who trailers, and I had to download it and edit it, and it's just time that I don't want to waste. Personally, I value my free time a lot. I don't want to waste it downloading shit and re-editing shit.
So being that we're not going to watch them trailers, I'll move on to the. I was gonna do one trailer later on, which I think will be fun because we've reacted to one of them before.
What trailer is it?
The Pokemon trailer, the third one that's come out
Is it a
the other day. Yes.
Oh yeah, I'll react to that, then that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, basically showing off some of the new stuff in it. So, do you want to do that one now or later?
Sure, we can do it now. I'm not bothered at all. Gaming trailers,
cool.
Gaming. That is a good thing about gaming content and gaming trailers is that it's not 9 times out of 10 it's not going to be copyrighted because otherwise it'd be really hard for people to stream or do anything with. While movies and TV shows and trailers, I know people react to it and stuff, but they're like the big wigs of YouTube, and it's not a stream, it's a video. So videos are easier to sort of deal with. While a stream, it's like, you know, going live and it could get taken down potentially.
Yeah.
Pokemon. What's the trailer called?
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer 3. And it should say something about treasure in the title.
Yeah, it says Treasure Official.
And I uploaded like a week ago or something like that.
It was done by GameSpot, and it was uploaded. I need to put it in full screen.
It was uploaded a few days ago, then that's fine.
7th of September.
Yeah, that's probably the right one then.
Well, let's get it on. No, do you reckon you can actually drive this around in the game?
Yeah. Well, you normally get the legendaries by the end of the game, but looks like you get the legendaries near the very start, and there'll be a big bad by the end of the game, which hasn't been revealed yet.
It's a bit cool for Pokemon, isn't it? Riding them about.
These buildings don't look very good for a 2022 game. These buildings just look a bit flat and odd.
They look like something out of the PS1 into PS2 era.
Yeah. It looks like you're in the bloody... It looks like you're in Driver 1.
I'm guessing this is an early concept there. From what...
Except without a road.
What the footage shows.
Except this is the final game.
Huh?
Except this is the final game that's coming
out. Yeah.
I think I drew that when I was about 6. That mad. It's like Halo CE there.
Yeah. Some jumped-up kid has wandered in thinking he can raid our base. Wait, there's armies in this. This is a bit extreme.
Why are they all children?
This is weird, this.
Because basically, it's based around 2 academies. And there's and the 2 rival academies, so that's why you got one that's orange and one that's purple.
That's a car, so what? A kid can't drive a car. I mean, that's just dangerous.
What the hell is this, George?
This is why we wanted to watch. This is why I wanted to watch the trailer, just for this frame.
Hold on, is this a grown person, George?
I don't know.
Oh, for Christ's sake! What was that scream all about, bloody hell?
Well, no, she must be in the academy then, so she's obviously not.
George, this is disgusting. Nintendo need to be arrested for this heinous crime.
I think anyone thinking those kind of thoughts is you, James.
No, that's you, George. That's why you got us to watch this trailer.
No, it's not because you're the one who's brought it up.
No, I'm bringing it up because it's odd and illegal.
We're just putting the facts together.
It's a Pokemon game.
Pokemon.
Oh, is that?
That's all
He's
it
getting
is.
burnt alive.
That is disgusting, man. I'm disgusted with this already.
This should be a Peggy 18 at least.
Yeah. It sounds like a lot like that game that me, you, and Liam were talking about, Aaron, where you go around pooing on people and destroying the villages.
Except Postal 2.
Yeah, this is like a really rubbish version of Postal 2, this. Arvin. Me and they're going to be too busy.
I've been alive.
I've been dancing and laughing, hey! Dancing and laughing around the room!
Oh yeah, the new giant Pokemon.
Come on, dance and laugh around the room with me. Come on! Get with it! What are you doing? Get with it already! Come on! Get with it, Vlad! Bloody hell. Greta Thunberg, what's she doing in this? What's Greta Thunberg doing in this? Pokemon League environmentalist. Well, there you go. A trainer who shows you the ropes. Gym badges. So they're bringing flowers to life to go around to kill people.
That Pokemon's been around since around 2010, James.
No, since the 7th of September when this got loaded. Bloody hell, he looks like a bloody drug addict. This is bizarre, this. Georgie's been on the crack pipe. That's been on the crack pipe.
I've found out where that manhole cover went that went on top of the atomic bomb. He's holding it.
Yeah, exactly. He
I
found
think
it.
Yeah. He obviously stole it.
And the grass type gym leader. Oh, that's not very funny. Mocking people who are smoking weed. Disgusting. But he has been on the crack pipe. He's been on way too much him.
Oh, he definitely has, yeah.
He needs to be put in rehab or get help or something. These Pokemon looks traumatized. What the bloody hell is that, George?
Sudowoodo.
Did he just poo that out his arse? Jesus.
That's a Generation 3 Pokemon.
It came out of 3 arses more like. Bloody hell. Allow me to touch this workup. Oh, goodness. This is ridiculous.
This truly is a Peggy 18 game.
Yeah. So that big piece of poo...
yeah, the new crystal versions.
That big piece of poo shook its arse on the floor and then...
Why is it night time now? They've been fighting for 15 hours.
Was it a new ability?
He can... Wait, a Pokemon can change the weather? How the bloody hell does that work?
Wait, so just turning the sun into the moon, that doesn't do anything. It just makes it dark.
It's just a Pokemon that's scared of the dark or something. Bloody hell. Oh, you can fly. Wait, did he just pinch its... Did he just attack... He just pinched his Pokemon's arse? What the hell?
Yeah, oh, well, his arse is a
I don't know
win.
why you're looking back at it, James.
He just pinched that Pokemon's arse? That's disgusting. So why is there a massive boob in the middle of the building? Look, what's going on there? Ridiculous.
It's the Pokeball, James.
These graphics are rubbish as well. I don't know. This game is shocking. This is shocking. What a load of rubbish.
Can't wait. Go back to the blue-haired one.
He's
You're not
objectively
gonna-
one of the worst games I've seen this year.
Yeah. You're not going to spend money
No.
on this, are you, George?
He's already got the pre-order.
I'm buying it every day it comes out. So I've already got my pre-order down.
Have you bought the
If
limited
I was
edition
going to ask
version?
you,
How much
you
is
bought-
this?
£50.
Oh, for
Oh,
No. Are you
That's
getting
four-
limited?
sorry.
Hang on. Is that a guy or a girl?
I've got no clue. I don't really care.
That's the guy, that is.
This is £49.99. Too much. I mean,
George, are you actually gonna get the limited edition version?
Well, there's no limited edition version.
But you spent loads of money on the Pokemon thing months ago, and then you said I've paid £80, but you only got something worth £2 for it.
wait, it's £50 across 2
No,
games.
that's the
So it's got
extra little
£200.
bits you get with the pre-order.
So wait, you're spending £100 on this new game, George?
£50,
Aaron just said
which
it's
is
£50 across
the
2
same
games.
price. Well, for 2 games, it is £100, yeah.
I mean, this is the one
But
I've seen.
I'm buying one of them for £50, and it's the same price as any other game.
So you're paying £100 for these little ducks, basically.
I'm paying £50, not £100. I'm not buying the double pack.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go then. What's the next segment then?
I sent you a message saying fan service on it, didn't I?
Well, that's the next thing you want to do.
It's the next thing I'm going to do. I want you guys to guess if I watch this anime and if I own it on a DVD.
This is... I don't even...
And we all know what fan service is, don't we?
Yeah, it's service to the fans. It's when you just put in crap for the sake of it.
It was like that game we just watched.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh.
the last one's going to be an arse pick, isn't it?
So you have to guess if I've watched it and then if I own it on a DVD.
Yep,
and
you've
yes.
watched and owned it. Yeah, exactly. Yes and yes. Yes and yes. Yes and
No,
yes.
James, all
Yes. Yes and yes.
hang on.
Yes and yes.
Go
Yes.
back up.
Yes and yes. What the fuck is
No.
this? He's trying to
Me?
get us banned. Yes and yes. Yes and yes.
Watch it.
Yes and yes. Well, that was
The-
that segment. That was fun.
Okay.
All I'm going to say, if you haven't got it on,
one, I've watched and I own the DVDs for.
if you
We
haven't
said
got it on DVD, it's on pre-order. There we go.
Yeah. We said yes and yes for all of them, George.
But I haven't watched the Prison School one because that looks disturbing.
Is it no porn? It's just a normal anime.
There's a scene where the guy character and the girl character. The guy character gets a bit, and she has to hold a cup on it, and it goes everywhere and all over her.
Sounds right up your alley, George.
I was going to say, yeah, it seems like
James,
something you'd watch.
James, no. That
I was going to say,
that
you
one
should
scarred people.
What? All right. What's the next segment
That
then?
show has scarred people.
Oh, tier list. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
I just.
Have you just looked it up?
No. Are we doing the tier list next? For God's sake.
I wanted to do the show talk.
What show talk?
The anime.
What are you going on about?
Kenzuki.
Oh, all right. Yeah. I mean, Aaron, you haven't watched it, have you?
I have not.
So, I mean, to be honest, when I first watched it, I would have probably said, for the sake of the podcast, watch the first episode. Now, I'll tell you what I think of the show fully. I watched 2.5. Well, I watched 2 episodes and a bit of the third. So this is what I thought of the show. Not too shabby. He's on the quest for love. It's interesting how, the Undyrella mystery, that's cool. The characters are a bit boring. It's a bit of an odd show, but there's some funny moments where that little blonde one's like, "Oh, do you like big boobs?" And he's like, "Wah!" That was a bit funny and entertaining. They all the 6 ladies live it in with at the start, so they're like, you're thinking to you, or 5 ladies, or however many there are. It's a bit weird that one of them's his sister. I'm quite worried about that. That nearly put me off the show because of the incest. But apart from that,
good thing it didn't make it to the end of the show. Then
what is actually incest at the end?
No, no.
Oh, thank God.
No, but it's not what you'd want in your average show.
What, did the ending disappoint you then?
Yeah, the ending really surprised me, actually.
No, disappointed you, George. You're not surprised.
Surprised.
I don't know if it disappointed. God. I just wasn't expecting it.
Did all the lady characters turn out to be femboys then? Was that the end?
No.
Oh, okay. No. No.
I'll put it in the chat.
Go on then.
I actually haven't even seen any what the show even looks like, to be honest. I'll open it in a private window.
I'll put it in there.
That's the end.
Oh,
George, that is bloody incest, you lunatic! You just said there was none in it. Why?
So it's basically the least you can do. What the most you can do.
Yeah.
So the brother and the sister get off at the end.
But really, we should
you just
say who and what the characters are.
I will in a sec. I just want to. Can I just go over what I think of the show quickly though, and then you can take over for the next 2 hours. It's weird how he follows that dog lady and slams the hand against the wall, but I guess it's quite funny how a timid guy just does that because that's what his mate advised him to do. Second episode, it's boring out. It continues with the Undyrella storyline, but I guess they had to because all the suspects haven't been found out yet. And then they went on that date, but once it became porn, when she pinned him down and put her underwear in his mouth, I thought, what the fuck am I watching? And then the next episode where she was telling the bloke to fish this key out of her cleavage, I thought, this is just straight up hentai. Like, what's the point of watching this? And I just thought, what a load of dog shit. Like, probably Zombieland Saga is more unique. This had the potential to be better, but it just ended up being the guys who were making it bloody just wanking off the whole time. So I'd say it's probably like the first episode was average, but as soon as it just became porn and the Undyrella storyline continued, I just got really bored. So I'd say like probably like a 1 again. Sorry, George.
And what?
1.
A 1 when you've only watched 2 episodes, okay.
No. Well, it made me not want to watch anymore because it's basically straight up porn at some point. So I just think, what's the point?
No, it's not.
It is, George. It's hentai.
I think I do like how the main guy actually knows sense and knows how weird it is.
Go on then, though.
How many episodes did you watch?
Aaron watching on.
Oh, sorry, I was just looking it up. I was just Googled it, and when you type in "is Hensuki porn," the first thing that comes up is Pornhub videos. So,
well, you've been beaten again.
Have you typed that right there?
I put is Hensuki? No, Hensuki, is it porn? And the one thing says, Hensuki, are you willing to fall in love with a pervert?
Yeah, that's a show, yeah.
And then it says it's all into lolicon, which I don't want to get. I don't want to get into what lolicon is.
What do you want to go across the main characters and what they are, basically?
Go on then. I mean, can I just give my run over, just for the laughs?
Oh, God.
Yeah, that one wants to be treated like a dog. One of them's a dominatrix. One of them, yeah, that's the dominatrix. The one loves Bo. I don't. Is that her who loves Bo?
No, that's the BO one.
That's the Bo lady. One of them loves.
You just fart on her and she goes,
Boy
"Woo."
loves that one. And then the sister one where you'll get to that.
Well, doesn't she just like seeing him get off with one of his mates?
No, that'll be her.
Oh, okay.
The sister's the same character, basically.
Well, until the end of the story when it just goes.
Until the end of the story, yes.
That sounds horrible. What happens at the end of the story? I don't know why they did that. I'm really.
If you watch My Hero Academia, which I know you have, James.
George, wait.
What?
Can I just say though, you said you didn't want to watch Game of Thrones because of the incest in it, even though that's characters who are really bad. Yet you're watching the protagonists get off at the end and their brother and sister.
James, do you know what happened in the last episode of House of Dragon?
No, I haven't watched it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Let's just say the king wanted to marry a very, very young person.
Well, don't spoil it.
I'm a sport. It's literally all that it is.
All right.
So I watched 8 episodes of it and I really enjoyed it. I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10.
My Hero.
I really enjoy the show. I forgot how much I did enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, I've watched it before and it's pretty damn good.
What would you rate this, George and Suki?
1 million out of 10.
7.5 out of 10.
Damn, I'm shocked at that. I thought that was like your number one show.
Well, usually if you suggest that you're
there's some I like a bit more. I was gonna get us to watch quite a disturbing show. No, disturbing with basically killing, basically. I forget what the name is now.
Hey, George, you know the character
really
in
popular.
Hensuki? George, you know the character in Hensuki? Are they 18 or over?
It's a cartoon. I don't look at that, James.
That means a no. That means
I
a
just
no.
enjoy it for what it is. I just enjoy the show.
Worried. I'm not watching anything you recommend me. Tell me to watch again. Then after that,
I'm gonna look. Oh god, I'm looking at how old they are. I shall let you know in a second.
I don't know why, because all they are drawings. That's it.
That is ridiculous, George. That is the weirdest.
Oh no!
Thing.
Second year high school student. How old
What?
is that? Is that like 12, 13?
No, middle school is 12 or 13, isn't it? High school's like 17 or 18.
Okay.
George is so worried. Look at his face. He's so concerned.
I'm not. I'm just confused why you even looking it up.
Because it's a massive thing, George. High school students, 14 to 18, so they'd be 16.
Oh, for fuck's sake. George, why are you getting us to watch? Why did you get me to watch that then? George.
Yeah, I think they'd be 16.
Oh.
But some of them aren't even that. Let's have a look.
George, I'm not watching anything you... Why are you watching that show for?
Because it's a good show, and I don't... James, do you think I'll go... I'll watch the show. I better look up every single age, every single character.
No, I just
realised...
every
single show.
Some of them are second year, some of them are first year, and one of them's third year, according to this. So, yeah.
I think you need some help, George. I'm not watching anything you recommend me again. This is the last George Takes Over. After that, I'm very disappointed. This is the final ever George Takes Over. I'm really disappointed in you, George.
I think you just need to relax and enjoy a show for what it is.
Relax.
Okay then, okay. If I draw the stick figure
Oh
Instead
no,
of
George!
eight,
we-
an eight
I
for me.
want to
This
veto
is
this
getting
game.
really strange now.
Veto.
Veto. George, you can't just say if you drew a stick figure and said it was 1 year old. That's ridiculous. So basically, what if someone was saying very weird things about Lisa Simpson? You know, it's just a drawing. It's just a drawing. The character's like 8.
And she's meant to be
Look.
8, and it's told that she's 8. Is that the whole
Yeah.
thing?
Have you not heard of Rule 34?
Yeah, but that's disturbing. Of course, there's going to be something for anything. If you look at bloody Shrek pooing, yeah. If you look up Shrek bloody pooing on donkey, it probably exists somewhere. It doesn't mean that it's right or well, if I
In your
draw,
imagination, it does, yeah.
no, I'm against it. I just said 20 times I'm against it, and you said you love it to bits. So,
Well, we do the tier list now.
we vetoed this one. Let's move on. What's the
Tier
next
list time.
All right, let's do. I'm looking forward to this chocolate bar one though. That should be. Yeah, I really like this one, George. I'm happy about this chocolate bar one. Well, actually, do you want to get through the Zombieland Saga one first? I'm gonna.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do with that one is I'm gonna do one, you're gonna do one, and I'm gonna do one. So we do the Zombieland Saga one separately because there's only 7 characters basically.
I'll go first so we can get mine over and done with quickly because I already know.
I know exactly what you guys are gonna do. I already tell.
They're undead, so I'm putting them all at D because they're undead.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna do it.
Just leave them uncategorized.
How James, you're really, really predictable when it comes to these
George,
streams.
they're dead. They're dead bodies. And how old are the? I know this one's meant to be 50, but how old are the rest of them is the question.
I don't even want to look that up, to be honest. I'm just going to assume that they're...
Yeah, because George, you are a bit obsessed with this one.
Well, yeah, they're going to... James, the zombies, have been dead for ages.
Yeah, but they died when they were like 12 or something. And they're still the same. It's like you jumping into a freezer at Aldi. And then like in 1,000 years saying, I'm like 1,200.
If I've been in that freezer for 20-odd years... I still come out 42 years old.
Yeah, but you'd have the body of a 22-year-old.
Well, I think I'd be quite good for 42.
Yeah, but you'd have the body of a 22-year-old. It's like me saying if I time travel like a million years, I'm not going to be a million years old. I'm going to be like the same, 22, the same age I am now.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you dead and then come back to life, your age is still counting on.
No, but the bloke who made the band kept them the same age. They haven't aged. They're dead.
They're the exact same as
how can you age when he's dead?
No, but well, how
and a zombie?
No, George, you're missing the logic. How are they not like 40 years old? Then by the time the songs and dancing and laughing comes around and the band comes around, they all physically look the same age. It doesn't matter what age they actually are; they physically look the same age because that's what the bloke who made the band did.
And mentally they are, because I haven't done anything and haven't changed.
Exactly.
There's zombies.
There's no point in George, I don't know. No, I'm not going to go there.
I'm making logical senses.
You're not making logical sense, George.
And technically, they say in the show.
I'm sorry. I don't know what. No, I don't know what the politically correct term is, but you are retarded. I mean, this is ridiculous, George.
I think you're a bit more than me.
Well, I can't understand your genius. That's probably why I can't understand this pure genius logic.
Out of kindness to George, I want to veto this. Just move on. It's a mercy veto.
You've already used your veto up.
No, the veto's unlimited. No, we can veto this whole podcast if we want.
It could be 2 seconds long. George goes, hello. All right, veto. Right, done.
I will make an uprising if that happens.
You can't. Who's in the uprising? You and a bloke who hasn't been on Discord for 7 years. Hey, Kittle. That's not an uprising. That's a one-man band.
I will make an uprising.
Who will uprise? Sure, there's only one person watching. There's not an uprising.
So can I do my one now?
All right, go on then.
Thank
What's
you.
your list?
So I
Oh,
think
hold on.
all
Can I
the
do
guesses
one
going
before
in.
you? That's
Yeah,
it. That's
there you
going
go.
there, isn't it? Yeah.
That's brilliant. And then the blue-haired one, dark blue-haired one. I mean, that one, yeah, in A. Red-haired
What's
one
her
in A,
In front of her or behind her?
behind her. Brown-haired one in B. Same with the light blue-haired one.
In front or behind her?
Just keep where it is, yeah. And then the yellow-haired one and the other one both go in C. There we go.
Well,
That's
then,
my
what do you
one
want? What's your tier list then, Aaron?
What?
No, what would you rate them, Aaron?
I mean, just I don't even know whether to put them in D or just to leave them uncategorized. To be honest,
Should we put them all in D? You can't just unrank them. You know?
yeah,
Well,
just whack them all in D.
there we go then. Now let's do the one I actually really want to do, the chocolate bar one. That'll be a good. That'll be a good tier. That's
Yeah,
probably the
James
best.
loves chocolate.
That George, that is by far the best idea you've ever come up with, just in general. The chocolate bar tier list.
Oh, I know. Because who doesn't love chocolate?
Exactly. Apart from, well, if you're lactose intolerant, wouldn't you die if you eat chocolate?
You probably feel very ill, yeah, and then probably
Yeah,
probably
but I
don't
guess
feel well.
there's lactose intolerant free chocolate.
Probably. So can we all just do this together because it's going to be murder to do
Yeah,
this
yeah.
subjectively.
Still together.
Aero's definitely God tier.
That's
So you guys are all right with that God tier? I mean, I strongly agree. It
Yeah,
tastes brilliant.
Dairy milk is definitely God tier.
It's such a relief to have like plain dairy milk. It's just not. I know they've downgraded a bit because they've made them slimmer and smaller over the years, but still, it still deserves its place in God tier, in my opinion. Just it's a relief to have it. It's very nice, really addictive, really nice. Just you can't beat it, can you? You know, I'd say caramel. Just
I'd probably say top tier because
Yeah.
I think caramel's mid, to be honest.
I'd agree with top tier as well, but we can put it at the low end of top tier, as you said, mid. I mean, the thing is with it, it sort of gets stuck in your teeth. You don't have the exact same taste as you do with this dairy milk. It takes a bit
But
longer.
I think I can definitely agree where it is now. I just don't think it's up there with some of the best.
Yeah. I've never had this one, so where do you guys want to put it?
Crunch is a top tier, I think.
I'd say between mid and top. So yeah, top tier's all right. Yeah, it always gives me really bad heartburn though. So I don't know why.
It gives you what? Sorry.
Heartburn. You know, it burns your throat. I have no idea why.
I missed that then.
The chat. Oh, the MG would blow up before the uprising begins. I'm coming for you! Fuck's sake! Oh, wait, I'm not allowed to do George impressions. Oh, fuck the rules, I don't care anymore. I'm not... Oh, what's this? Oh, this looks horrible, but what would you guys get? I've never had this before, so I can't say. What do you guys...
Low tier.
Oh yeah, I'd say
normal.
I've never had it, but it doesn't look the most appealing.
What's this chocolate snack bar? Is that like those
Kinder Bueno, I think.
I think I've had a few before. I'd say they're. I'd probably put it like.
I'd probably say it's a low.
Really, I think they're quite solid. What would you say, Aaron?
What are they? Is it a Kinder one?
Yeah.
A Kinder Bueno. I can't say it. Kinder Bueno bar.
I've never had one, so I have no idea.
No.
Mid tier then.
Yeah.
I think I had one of these and it was horrible. But I mean, what do you guys think?
I'd probably say bottom tier.
Well,
It's got sultanas
I'd
in
probably
it.
say low, but it's quite tasty.
Yeah, I'll keep it then as me and Aaron said bottom and you said low, but we'll keep it high end bottom. What is this? I've
Oh,
never had
toffee
this.
crisp. I
Toffee
can't remember
crisp.
having one. I can't
Low.
remember. Yeah, I'd say low.
Never had this. What's this all about?
Oh,
It's just
but
like,
I'll say mid that.
it's meant to be alright. I don't like it, but it's alright at mid. It's fine.
Surprisingly, I
Milky
haven't
Way's
really
got
had
it.
any Milky Way, so I don't
Gee,
really.
I'd
I'd say
probably say top. I'd say top.
really. I'll trust you guys.
Yeah, top. Yeah.
At the front.
It'll be alright. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I mean, mate, this has to go up there. I
Yeah.
think. I think it's proper good. It just the aftertaste is nice. The material inside it sort of feels like it's sort of like you're eating into a really nice planet surface. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, it's very satisfying.
Nah. Twirl again. We've got to put it up here somewhere. I'd say here.
I'd
Oh,
say
top.
the only thing that stops it being god tier is it just makes a mess.
Yeah, it does all the crumbs everywhere. Well, not crumbs, the little
Yeah,
bits and pieces that go everywhere. I don't even know what this is.
I think it's a caramel bar, isn't it?
Where do you guys want to put it?
I've never had one. I've no idea.
I'd probably say low.
I'd
Or
say
bottom.
low. Yeah.
Whisper. I've had a few of these. I'd say mid. What do you guys think?
Yeah, they're
Whisper's
not.
definitely mid.
Yeah, they're just average. So mid. Yeah.
Learn. Got a Toblerone.
I've got 2 Toblerones and I've got 4
I'd
left.
say a mid for Toblerone.
Wait,
Mid?
what? Could you do that impression again?
What, me?
Yeah, I couldn't hear it fully.
I've had 2 Toblerones and I've got 4 left. I've got 2 white ones and 2 dark ones.
George, what do you think is a worse addiction? Your collecting addiction or Alan Partridge's Toblerone addiction?
I'm guessing me.
Okay, yeah, probably, yeah.
Oh, Kit Kat. The perfect chocolate for today.
I don't know.
And if
no,
you
there's
don't
two
get that, look at
ones.
the.
This is Kit Kat CHU.
Oh, Chunky.
Oh,
What?
Chunky.
I'd say between mid and top. I'd probably say it just edges into. I'd say mid. What
Yeah.
about you, George?
I'd say it's better than the normal Kit Kat.
I mean, I personally, I've never had it, so I don't know. So I'll take you guys off a word off it. What is
Last
this?
time I had one was like 15 years ago. So
What is
or
this
whenever it
Colate cream? What the hell is this all about?
it's just like mint.
I
No,
think
it's just like
we'll just
plain
put
cream.
that with the other one.
Yeah, I've never had one, so I don't know.
Normal Kit
Kit
Kat.
Kat, the perfect chocolate for today. And if you don't get that, look at the date.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
You just made a certain joke that I can't repeat because
Could you type it in the chat? I couldn't quite hear it.
if you think about it,
Oh, yeah, because that's bad taste, George.
Quite a clever one.
What's this line?
I remember
Lime's
liking it.
low.
I think nostalgia makes it better, but I don't think it's that good now.
I'd say
Top.
this is
Top.
yeah,
Top.
Yeah, top.
Definitely top.
minty freshness. Can't beat it. Along
Oh,
with
Bounty.
Bounty go bottom tier.
I used to really not like bounties, but they're okay. But I can't. I have
Where
to
would you
have
put
them
them?
I'd say bottom tier still. What's that?
One
don't
of
know
them's
what
quite nice.
I've never
So
had
I'd
it.
say probably mid.
Trump.
Yeah, top mid.
That's like a really thin one, isn't it?
Where would
I'd
You
say low tier.
only seem to get that, but like the Christmas ones, don't you? So
Yeah,
I'd say probably low tier.
Yeah, I'd say low tier.
I don't know what this is.
I think I remember having one of them.
And the
ages ago.
Nestle Crunch Bar. Have you seen that meme where the kid bites the chocolate It's from that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say low from what I remember.
This definitely deserves mid tier.
Curly
Yeah.
Whirlies have got to be top tier.
Yeah,
At
sure.
least. Yeah.
I'd say bottom of the top tier. Yeah, a Dame bar. That's
Dame
just got through.
Where's she
I've-
going?
I'd say bottom tier from what I remember.
The Dame top spot.
This is double decker.
Double decker.
That's like
Yes, definitely.
one part's marshmallows, like a thing, like a foam. I don't know. the word.
Marshmallow, crispy, nugget kind of stuff.
I'd say
It's got to be top tier.
I'd say bottom of mid tier to be honest. So I'm not sure.
Let's put it towards the top end of mid tier then, because I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
A flake. Oh, that's got to be god tier.
I think with Flake it has to be top, but it can't be goat because of how flaky it is.
Are we seriously putting Toblerone at the top? Because I don't actually think it's worth god tier.
Oh, no.
It's not. I think move that down to mid tier, mate.
No, I'd
Yeah,
say the low end of top tier personally.
I think the nostalgia makes Toblerone better than it really is.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I never liked Toblerone.
Oh God, fudge. bloody
I'd
hell.
say low tier. Low tier.
Fudge.
George.
Yeah, fudge probably high and low.
It's probably it's all right compared to everything else in the bottom tier, but it's not better than most of the stuff.
Mars is God.
God, top
Yeah,
tier.
God,
definitely.
God, it's got to be God,
God,
James.
you sure?
God.
It's amazing,
God.
Mars. I'd
So you
put
guys
it-
both think God?
yeah.
I think God.
All right, we'll keep. It's not above Dairy Milk, but I'll put it in God.
No,
I don't
not
agree with
Dairy,
that.
but it is God.
I'll put it in. I'll put it in top personally, high and top. But you know, if as you guys have both said God tier, you've earned. You earned it. I'm not going to override any tier list anymore. Even if Liam puts even if we did another film list like a Marvel one, and Liam said, "I think Spider-Man 3 is the greatest film of all time," and you guys all agree with him,
It is.
I'll be like, you know what,
A Buddy Maguire.
we've got to put it in top tier if that's the case. Then, but with the Star Wars one, I just couldn't bear Phantom Menace being put high up just because it's so weird and odd and just everything. It's just.
That's when James takes control.
And it's something to like Spider-Man 3 being in top tier for a laugh. I don't mind, even if Revenge. No, to be fair, I was a bit harsh on Revenge of the Sith and Attack of the Clones too. I'll try and be more lenient, even if I disagree with it. But yeah, where's
I think
Milky
the
Bar
Milky
going?
Bar, it's a mid, but when you had one rarely, and they're always quite nice.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah,
What's weird?
never
It seems
had.
to be depressing.
Probably
I've never-
no.
Huh?
I said someone has let one rip in a certain voice.
Rubbish.
I'd say
I'm so glad that
wait, Snickers
they
is low down.
cut that picture right.
I'd say mid tier for Snickers.
Oh, George.
I'd say bottom as well. To be honest,
Can we agree to go in low then?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm
All right,
just
bottom,
thank,
yeah.
Oh God!
Thank
this looks
God they
lovely.
I'd say bottom tier, whatever that is. I've never had one.
I've never heard of it.
Time
Time
Out, I've
out.
never liked.
Oh,
Rubbish.
no. Same with coffee.
Rubbish.
Yeah.
Turkish Strike can go right down at the bottom.
Rubbish.
Yorkie, no, James, no.
James,
I will not
Yorkie,
agree with that Yorkie one.
James,
Right, well,
I will
that's
not
it then.
agree with
Brilliant,
that
brilliant,
Yorkie one.
No, James. Move Yorkie to mid.
Yorkie is top. Yorkie is
Not
top.
top tier. Are you mad? I thought they were meant to be rank.
No,
I
Yorkies are
remember
good.
everyone and they were really
No.
weird. Oh, we'll put it at
Yorkies
high
are
end.
basically Kit Kat
And,
Chunkies.
and definitely their old packaging. That is great.
Well, that's that then.
I don't think you got my joke, did you?
Old packaging's great. I don't get it.
The old Yorkie packaging. Look it up.
I'll do it. I'll take the blunt for the team here.
All right, let's get the next segment up then, whatever that will be. Maybe.
Oh no, I
Speedy
know what
talk
you
next.
mean. Oh, forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
What's so bad about
yeah.
the joke? I don't get it. I've looked it up. What's so bad about it?
I mean,
If you look it up,
I've typed in the chat if because I can't.
Oh,
basically,
yeah,
it
that
used to have a woman with the cross through it, saying no girls allowed.
Yeah, it's a bit bad for nowadays standards, but back then they were probably just going for like I don't know, that it's for the lads, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, Aaron?
But it's always been a bit of a great
it's,
ball.
it's all right. It's hasn't held it very well today, but I guess it is what it is. It's not that
I mean,
bad. I don't know why I didn't type it.
If there was like a
Imagine it if they brought back retro styling and used it.
No, I was going to say if there was like a pink chocolate and it had like crossing out with a man symbol on it, it wouldn't bother me. I'd think, fair enough, innit? It's just a bit of banter. It doesn't mean you can't. If they were actually
What is the
stopping...
pink version?
No, but I was going to say though, if they were actually stopping people from buying it, then I'd be annoyed. But if it's just a little joke on there, who cares? It's just a bit of banter in it. But I get why they wouldn't have it around now, and it wouldn't sit down now. Well, would it with today's climate? All right, what are we?
Hang on a second. I'm just going to enjoy my
Oh
crime.
no! Isn't that just like cat urine or something? Prime. Because I've heard that the stuff in it is really bad for you. Like from.
I'll show you the ingredient.
No, it's because KSI and Logan Paul rub their asses on it, and that's what makes it worth a load of money, apparently.
They're both pissed in it
I'm not being
together.
funny. You're the one who's been trying to get me to start Logan Paul for the past 2 years.
That's got nothing to do with the point I just made.
No, it's because you just keep saying about a certain video that you did that's like
Yeah.
5 years old at this point.
George,
Yeah.
it's all squiggles, basically. You could actually read them out. Hold on, aren't you meant to have contact lenses in? I thought you were sticking with the contacts.
I've only got five pairs, so I've worn 3 already. I'll wear another pair during the week, and then
What,
when
do you only
I
wear one
go
a day?
back to the opticians, I need to wear a pack on the day.
What, do you only wear one a day, then you have to get rid of them?
Yeah. Well, the disposal ones that you wear them for about 8 hours and take them out.
Okay.
I'm
respecting-
around here somewhere.
I'm respecting that jug, Aaron. That's sick.
Oh yeah, I got sent it. I didn't buy it.
Okay. I love how...
We could just veto this whole thing. Veto the contacts away. No, I'm joking. Wait, George, don't dox yourself.
There you go.
All right.
I'm trying to unmute you, George. What are you doing, for God's sake? I'm trying to help you here. Let me unmute you, George. Come on. For God's sake, George. You keep clicking it at the same time I'm fucking clicking it.
It's all that lag. The lag.
He's on 20 seconds delay. No, go on then. What have you got to say, George?
I just
Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. All right, go on then. What's the next segment?
yeah, that's what they are meant to be.
Oh, cool.
But they've got different not sizes.
Very nice.
Different contacts basically. So one's a bit shorter than the other one.
Mm-hmm. What's the next segment then?
Do you want to do figure talk as our last and final thing?
Well, there's 2 things on here. There's Disney Ultron Wave, and then there's... Oh, yeah, that's both of them, isn't it? Yeah. All right, then let's talk about...
There's what? Sorry.
I've got the first thing up, George, and it's a typical George-esque... yeah.
Oh no.
Of course, yeah.
They're absolutely rubbish. Right, we've done that.
You can't ever take over without looking at them.
I mean, what do you want us to say about them, George? What's the point of... What
I was going to say how nicely they look made.
Be careful of the comments, James. You never know what might turn up. It is ready.
I want to see what if there's any weird comments to it. To be honest,
No, I think we'll.
but yeah, I
Hmm.
think the paint is quite nice as well. Or like when you compare it to one of these ones.
It's just a shame it's going to get covered in spunk.
Yeah, sadly.
Something like that.
How much did that cost, George, out of curiosity? If you don't want to say, it's fair enough.
30 quid. Which is a normal price for models like this.
How much are these new ones?
I don't think that's that bad. But yeah, they're always quite nicely made by that company.
How much are the ones on the screen? Are they about 30 as well? Or 40 or something?
I think they're deluxe ones, so I'm guessing they're going to be quite a bit more.
All right.
But I know there's a wedding dress set that they made of them, and there's like 300 quid.
Would you spend that, James? 300 quid of your hard-earned
What on
money?
that shit? Bloody hell no. I'd rather shit in my hand and slap myself in the face and spend 300 quid on that bollocks.
I mean, you just go and buy a load of Lego in it instead and just bathe in it.
Exactly, yeah, that's exactly what I'd do.
Bathe
least
in
you
Lego bricks.
Retail the Lego
That's
for
what
more in like a
it
year.
would do.
Yeah, I'd sell the Lego after I've bathed in it.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh,
Should
yeah.
I add Game of Girl bath water, and now we can have podcast boy Lego bricks.
Podcast point Lego
Podcast
brick.
man
There you
Lego
go.
bricks.
There you go. Millions coming in my bank. I mean, is
Lego
there
comes
anything,
from all
George?
crevices.
Hold on. Did you actually want to say anything about it, or did you just want to actually just stare at it for the sake of it? Because you barely said anything about the figures.
But I was talking to you guys. I was gonna say,
Okay.
but because I've got the paint detailing and things like that really spot on definitely with like the colours.
One thing I want to say
And I
is
think they are posable. I've got a feeling it. Looking at the joints, they are posable figures as well, which is quite nice.
are they
The other
wearing
thing
any?
is well, you just have to. Oh,
Does that figure have any underwear, George?
yes.
Okay, that's good. Well, it's still weird, but it's
It's better than what they could have done to the figure.
they could have put a penis up there, and that would have really freaked you out.
There you go. I mean, there's nothing. Can we just veto it? Because you haven't said, George, you haven't said anything about the figures. You've just said, look at my
I
figure.
have been saying things about it.
You were looking at that skirt for like 5 minutes.
Well, at least these figures we were about to get up look good.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got most of the first wave of these ones. And this is
$208.
the second wave.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah,
What?
George, you're not actually going to buy these, are you?
Some of them, not all of them.
Hmm.
The Sharon Carter one, no. The
You're going to get
Mr. Marvel
She-Hulk.
one, probably not.
You've got to get She-Hulk.
Maybe
after
the Moon Knight one.
You've got to get She-Hulk
What?
after the twerk. You've got to get She-Hulk after the twerking scene.
No.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll probably go for Hawkeye and Kate, and maybe a Moon Knight.
Who's that
The
one
She-Hulk
next to
figure doesn't even really look like the character.
Yeah, who's that one you got your cursor on, James? I have no idea who that is.
I'm really unsure.
That's Sharon Carter, that is.
Oh,
Who's Sharon Carter?
from the Falcon and Winter Soldier series. They could have picked anybody and they chose her.
That's just like generic NPC figure.
Yeah.
It's like random guy who saw Avengers once and just whack them in a bit of plastic. Wait, if they're 209, right, and there's 8 figures, how much is that each? 26 quid each. That can't be right.
Well, in the shops they're like 20 quid each. Like for retail price.
Wait, how much is it, James? Is it 208 or 209?
208 quid, yeah. I mean dollars. Sorry.
Oh, so it's 200.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's dollars, isn't it?
Yeah.
26. So dollars to pounds. That'd be 26. Oh yeah, 22.41. So
Well, I don't know how it works out at that bad of a price. If you're gonna get all of them together.
yeah, but they're not good. I mean, they might have like good
Oh
mobility.
no, they're not that good now. But I know avid collectors will probably want to try and get all of these for the Infinity Ultron figure.
Do you reckon that figure will go for a lot? The Ultron figure.
Oh yeah, well that's why they put it with the main torso with Miss Marvel, is because that's the only way that figure will sell. Is people want that torso piece.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what I was going to say.
Well, yeah.
But I do find it like how they put 3 Moon Knights in one set.
Bit weird and it's a bit obsessive. It sounds like that's their only good thing they've got going for them currently when it comes to the TV department. That and Loki, season 2 coming up.
Yeah. I think when they do series 3 of the Disney Plus wave, if they do it, and you have Loki season 2, Daredevil, Echo, Kingpin as well.
Yeah.
You'll have them figures to be put out, and I think that wave will sell like hotcakes, basically.
Yeah. Well, have you any more segments, or is that the end of George Takes Over III 3?
I think that's it. I think we have officially finished this episode.
I'll turn the gain up so it. I'll turn it down.
Oh, can I tell you about that? The story so far.
Why have you wrapped some wrap around your finger?
Well, you know it would have got infected and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's horrible, man. That's
a shame. Well, I found out that all the nail got right underneath the front skin there basically died, so you could just pick that out and cut it off. So I got half a nail under there now.
Oh.
So I cut half of it off.
Did it hurt?
Oh. No, not really. I thought it might have stung a little bit, but it didn't.
Does it feel weird?
I think it was because my skin was dead.
Does it feel weird having half an hour? And did you have to get rid of it to get rid of the infection then?
Yeah, well, I put draw stuff in to actually get rid of all the infection. Because when you lift it up the dead nail and cut it all off, you can see where all the infection is underneath the nail.
Yeah,
because the nail's not protecting it. And going back to an old topic that we had, D23, they've started up day 3. And one thing we didn't talk about is Werewolf by Night, which is a Marvel horror show where it's going to be a room full of hunters and one of them's a werewolf, and so before they all get killed off, they need to figure out who's who, basically, and that's coming. I think the 13th or 14th of October.
Yep, fair play. They chose it for the Halloween month, and sounds
Yeah,
more.
I
It sounds a
don't-
bit like. I was going to say it sounds a bit like the Thing, where there's one of them that's the Thing, and you've got to figure out who the Thing is. So
Among Us.
yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Doesn't he have the
Well,
guy who
I
plays
wonder if
Big
the werewolf
Lebowski?
is sus.
are the Big Lebowski's in it? I swear he already got killed off.
I know. No, I meant in the Thing. Is that the same actor?
No, that's Kurt Russell.
Oh, I always get confused between who's the one who plays what's his name in Iron Man 1?
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah,
Sinister.
I always get confused between them two.
Yeah, they do look a bit similar. He's quite a tall bloke, Jeff Bridges, and
Another thing we didn't mention is the Thunderbolts team was announced.
what's the Thunderbolts
And
team
it's
mean?
quite a weird
It's like the B Tech
cast of people.
Avengers.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we can wrap up there then. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, are you looking up the Thunderbolts thing, are you? Or...
I guess if you want to talk about them,
Yeah, but it's just a weird cast of characters that they've chosen.
well, I've looked up Thunderbolts, and this is what's come up, George. So I'll show you.
What is it? A picture of the team? Is it?
I'll show you. It's this is just what's popped up. Here we go.
Yep. That is the
I
new
think we
phase
should-
that Marvel's going in.
I can't wait.
I
for this.
remember having the PS2 game for that.
Can't wait
watched
for
that
this.
movie.
to happen.
Watched that movie not long ago, and basically all it is a dog.
Who thinks he's a hero?
Yeah, well,
The
he
fast
runs away, and then he finds that he's been replaced, and then nothing happens. That's all it is.
Well, no, that's a bit too. That's a bit. You've ruined the story there. Basically, what happens is
And he just lives up on the street.
no. What happens is he thinks he's a hero, then he's not a hero. This little hamster idolizes him in his ball. They roll around. They try and get back to Hollywood, and then the building burns down, and the dog saves the day.
He idolizes
Oh.
him where, James?
He's got a ball, a hamster ball.
Yeah,
Hamster ball.
Yeah. Right, let's here we go. Thunderbolt
Yeah,
Marvel.
just type in Marvel Thunderbolts. It should come up.
Oh, cool! It's David Harbour, legendary.
Yeah, it's that first picture.
So you've
And
got
then
the
the other
bad guy, you've got the bad Captain America, you've got Bucky, you've got Florence.
James got a
Pugh.
picture of all of them together. And the next one along. Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Who are all these other people?
that's Taskmaster.
So
on the right.
Taskmaster is from the Black Widow movie.
One of the worst
Ghost.
Marvel movies ever. Nothing happens.
Hmm. And then you got Ghost from Ant-Man, who's in the silver clothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bucky in US Agent. David Harper and
Florence Pugh.
Elena. And then the woman who hired US Agent in the corner.
Pew, 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 pew.
But I know they didn't do like a Red Hulk because the actor for Red Hulk died like 2 months ago.
Oh, that's a shame. What's so funny about the Red Hulk dying?
No, I just looking at something. That's all.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were
Oh,
laughing at the Red Hulk.
wasn't laughing at that. I was just looking at something else. Maybe that.
But sadly, speaking of passing on, though, I do want to do a quick silence for a couple of things. First off, the Queen, because obviously that was quite sad that she passed on. So just
There's been a load of things going not wrong, not with people passing out on these few weeks. There's been a load of them.
yeah. But let's just do a silence for not a silence, sorry, a silence for the Queen, just for a few seconds. And obviously, this is the sad anniversary of 9/11. So let's just do a quick silence for that as well. George, you did this
George.
last year. You started, George. You burst into laughter. I tried to do a serious silence last year. I think it was for 9/11 or something else. And you just started bursting into laughter. This is ridiculous.
At least he hasn't played music like he's done before. A certain type of music.
Has he actually played music before?
I think once he did.
Wow. George, I can't. No, I'm fuming. I'm absolutely no, because the thing is, I tell 10 out of 10 jokes on here, and George is he's got a straight face and doesn't understand them. Yet I just say, "Can we have a silence for 9/11?" He's dying laughing. I don't understand, man.
Earlier, you said about a hamster ball that wasn't a joke, and he was like,
I was laughing at you, James. That's cool.
Can we just do the 9/11 silence, please?
Yeah.
No, George, keep your camera on. You can't have zombies there during the silence.
He's going to be furiously wanking off
Oh
to whatever.
God, no. I didn't even think about that.
All right, let's just do the silence. George, can you just see the silence? This is ridiculous. Look, we're just doing it with me and Aaron. All right then. Well, and thank God. And to be honest, I have a lot of rights to go after George legally for this one, because this wasn't something he ripped off the internet. This was something he did while he was a guest at my house.
He broke in. He broke in and took many pictures.
Yeah, guest at my house, and this is what he does when I'm treating George with respect, making him a guest. He takes the piss and takes pictures of photos. I mean, it's a disgrace. Absolute disgrace.
That is a great photo.
I mean, George, you want to say something to sound it off as it's your podcast takes over part 3? Well, that's what you've said.
I will. If you want to watch a few more videos.
Wait, what did you say, Aaron?
How come there's no lag when he does that?
What do you mean?
When he changes pictures, he does it in like a second. There's no lag.
Yeah. Go on, what were you going to say, George?
So I was going to say, if you have made it to the end of the stream, don't know how.
Hold on, I couldn't hear you. It lagged a bit. I'm 20 seconds behind. Sorry, go on.
We're still on the silence, James.
Yeah, we still. George, you've got to be silent. Get out of here, you.
You're not laughing now, George? No, I'm joking.
But if
silence!
Right, you can watch another episode of the podcast somewhere along the bottom of your screen. I do recommend the last Christmas special because that was really funny.
Is that one of your favourites then?
And then if you want to watch us separately, I know Aaron's got his own channel. James has his Lego Boys channel. And then I've got my channel, of course.
No, well, I don't.
Of course, where today I have uploaded opening a pack of 22-year-old cards. So if you want to watch that, go and watch it. If you want to go and watch another podcast, if you even go and watch the Highlight channel, where there's some great moments in that of James freaking out at me.
Yeah, exactly. 10 out of 10. Bellissimo.
So, I think we're done here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in number 4.
Well, we don't know. That's
There
probably
will-
going to
There,
be
there will be no
I
number 4.
promised it. There's going to be a fourth one.
No, there's not a
Nope.
fourth one.
There's
Can
going to
we
be a
just-
fourth one. I promised it.
no.
I promised the people.
I'm
Things,
sorry,
things come in threes. This is the final.
the two people in charge say there's not going to be a fourth one. You can't just keep saying there's going to be a fourth one. There's going to be a fourth one. There's going to be a... George, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, this one was... I think we'll leave it a while.
I think this one was better than the last one.
Yeah,
Because I actually properly prepared for it and didn't forget last minute.
yeah. I mean, we'll probably leave it a while for the fourth one, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
George, did you just do what I think you did? Oh, wait, no, you
No, I
didn't.
was when I turn the
But at the
volume off,
same
that's all.
time, you went like this, and then
Oh no!
You-
I was wiping my nose. I didn't even realise.
all right, all right.
That I actually didn't mean it that time.
So all the other times you actually were doing it on purpose. Disgrace.
No, you just did it with me. Hey.
Yeah, there you go then. See everyone.
Goodbye.